a fat medium onto the canvas. What will happen is that the surface of the painting will dry faster than the undersurface, and it will trap the wet paint underneath from drying, and it will create a skin over top of the painting, and then the painting will never dry. It will end up being gooey, and it will have a very nasty finish, to where you will put your hand on the painting, it'll feel dry, but if you take your finger and dig into the paint, underneath is wet, and basically the paint will come off as though it's got a blister on the canvas. So never put lean mediums in with your oil paint and paint over top of where you've already used a fat. And this will be considered fat, and this would be considered lean, because this is going to have more fat in it than this, and especially when you mix the Gamsol with this. Now, moving on to the next, this here is by Gamblin, and this is a solvent-free fluid. Now, some people, and listen very carefully, some people have an issue with using the mineral spirits because of the fumes that you don't smell. So if you want to have a solvent-free, where you don't use any kind of solvents, and you don't have to worry about the fumes that they claim that will be in the room that you breathe, and it's bad for your lungs and all this, you can use this Gamblin solvent-free fluid. And now this is sapphire alkali, medium. And this has no mineral spirits or any kind of solvents in it. And what it does is it increases the flow of the oil colors. It's non-toxic. And basically you can use this, but the only thing about this is that when you mix this with your paint, it dries very fast. Most of the time, this is going to be dry in 1 to 2 days. So this kind of works similar to the liquid when you use it, but not as fast. But this is a fat mix, to where you have to be careful. You can't use this in the beginning with your oil paint, then come back with the Gamsol and oil on top of this, because this is more fatter than that. And what it is, and really to explain the fat over lean thing, is that most of the time